Welcome back to another episode on Macbeth Act 1 Scene 3. In our previous video, we had seen how Macbeth was conferred the title of the Thane of Cawdor and how Banquo cautioned Macbeth to not believe whatever the witches were trying to say. Now let us delve deeper into Macbeth's psyche and see what he was thinking. Macbeth aside. Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. So he believes the prophecies. He feels that two truths have already been said. What were the two truths? The first prophecy of the witches was that he is the Thane of Glamis, which he was. The next one was he will be called the Thane of Cawdor, which he has now become. But the greatest, the third one, that he will be the king, is yet to come. So he thinks these two truths to be happy prologues, to be happy introduction to the swelling act, to the main act of the imperial theme of becoming the king. I thank you, gentlemen. So he is distracted. He is constantly thinking about the witch's prophecies. He's drawn back into his thoughts after he briefly thanks Ross and Angus. This supernatural soliciting is these prophecies and its tempting effect on Macbeth. He is tempted. Cannot be ill, cannot be good, and he is almost speaking in riddles just as the witches. He examines the conditions. If ill, he thinks if this is something evil, if this is an evil plot against him, why hath it given me earnest of success? Why has this provided me such huge success, commencing in a truth, starting with a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor, so he says that he is truly the Thane of Cawdor. Now he thinks that if everything is good, if this temptation that he feels after listening to the prophecies, if this is good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair? Why do I yield? I surrender to this suggestion, to a hint of something, to a hint of what? To a hint of a horrible image, a horrible imagination, a scenario. And it is so horrible, doth means does. It is so horrible that it does unfix my hair. It makes Macbeth's hair stand on end and make my seated heart knock at my ribs, and his heart starts beating so fast that it appears as if the heart is knocking against his ribs, against the use of nature. And this nervousness that he feels, this anxiety that he feels, is quite opposite of his nature. It is not usual for him to feel this way because he is a seasoned warrior. He wins war on the battlefield. He is not easily unnerved by something. Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. So he feels that the real fears, the real troubles are less than his horrible imagination. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, underline, yet is but fantastical. So here we see that his thought, his imagination is related to murder. Murder of whom? Murder of King Duncan, yet is but fantastical. It is in the fantasy realm, it is in his imagination, it is fantastical. So we see that he was already nurturing these dark thoughts. He was already contemplating the murder perhaps. He did not have the courage to act on it. As he himself admits, shakes so my single state of man. That function is smothered in surmise, and the image, the imagination, the thought itself, though in imagination, is so horrible that it does not allow him to act. That function that takes away his ability to act upon it is smothered in surmise, and his action is smothered. It is entirely suppressed in the realm of imagination itself. And nothing is but what is not. And there is nothing if it only remains in one's imagination. He thinks that it is there in his imagination, it is not there in reality. Now, he is surrounded by the other Thanes, like Angus and Ross as well as Banquo. Will his distraction be noticed? Will others notice the change in him and be suspicious of him? Let us find out in the next part of Act 1, Scene 3. If you like my work, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you like the explanations, please do write in the comment section. It is truly encouraging. If you think that something is too difficult for you to understand, please write those topics down in the comment section as well. I will get back to you all with an episode on those topics. Thank you for watching. I will meet you all again in the next video.